As we hear the words of God, faith builds. Satan therefore wants the heavens to be closed so that the battle of faith is lost, because the entrance of his word is what will give light. It's the words that come that will enlighten us. The absence of words will leave us in blindness. Am I clear? God knows that if we hear him and obey him, he knows if we hear him and obey him, it will be well with us. What happens in Deuteronomy 32 when his words come like rain? Deuteronomy 32 verse 2 tells you that when his words come like gentle rain on new grass, like showers on tender plants, it settles like dew. The result in verse 3, read, "For I will proclaim the name of the Lord, ascribe greatness to our God." Praise arises to God. The enemy loves famine, so he makes us to sin. 2 Chronicles 7 verse 13. He makes us to sin, and then God closes the heavens. You can go and read the whole chapter, 2 Chronicles chapter 7, and see what it is they did that resulted in the heavens closing. He says, "If I close the sky so there is no rain." Have you seen it? It is God that closes the sky and there is no rain. God. But you did something for him to do that, and the Bible tells you that. Go and read the chapter. It tells you that his people sin. The next verse even tells you. It says, "If you humble yourself and pray and seek his face and turn from your wicked ways, then you hear from heaven, forgive their sin and heal their land." How does he heal the land? By sending rain, by driving away locusts, by healing your plagues. This is what God wants us to boast in, that we know the Lord. How will you be helped to do this? You'll be like Ruth chapter 2. You will keep company with people in whose eyes you will find favor. That's verse 2. She was blessed and encouraged. Now verse 3. Let's keep going to verse 9. "So Ruth departed, went out into the field, and gleaned after the harvesters. And she happened to come to the part of the field belonging to Boaz, who was from the clan of Elimelech." What's this? Now understand that when people go out looking for food, for satisfaction, for provision, they land in different fields. That's what has taken all of us to different churches and men of God over the years. Are you hearing me? It was your desire for spiritual satisfaction and provision. She went out into fields, but it so happened God helped her, and she landed on the part of the big field which belonged to Boaz. Now, if you've read the book of Ruth, if you haven't, 4 chapters only. When you leave here today, go and read it. Read it like a novel. It's very sweet. It's a sweet little story. She landed somewhere. That place she landed belonged to one called Boaz. Now look at what plays out, and we won't study it. Let me tell you in advance, he turned out to be her relative. In fact, he turned out to be her husband-to-be. He turned out to be the one who, according to the law of God, was to marry her. Apart from one other man, who, of course, did not want his nice life disrupted. Boaz was willing. He turned out to be the source of peace, joy, gladness, not just for her, but for mother-in-law. Everything good came from this. She became a very blessed and very happy woman. This is a picture of us. Let me just be explaining it at once. It's a picture of people, individuals, who are looking for God. This is a picture. This is a picture of people who are willing to leave their father, mother, brother, and sister. Her name was Ruth. The Bible is clear that Ruth left her own people. Chapter 1. Clearly, she left them. Ruth had a sister-in-law who went back to her people. Ruth refused to go back to what she had known, those who knew her, the people who spoke her own language, she refused to go back. She went with an old woman who had a love for God, who had changed her name from Naomi, sweetness, to bitter, Mara, who said, don't call me Naomi, call me Mara. I went out full, husband, 2 sons, came back empty. She didn't look like much. Naomi did not look like much. Didn't look like the place you want to join, the church you want to boast about. She didn't look like someone who can lead you, whose life, no, look at how she dresses, look at how he is set, look at all he has. Brother, what church are you in, please? You look like a church that understands the goodness of the Lord. She was an unlikely evangelist. That's my point. Naomi was an unlikely evangelist. But she had proven by her life and her words and whatever she had taught this young lady in the time there in Moab, that the God of Israel is a true God. And the girl said it, where you die is where I'll be buried. Don't tell me to go back. Stop telling me to go back. There were 2, she and Opa. The other one went back. She had every reason to go back. The woman told her, do you think I'll give birth to another son? Even if I give, how old will you be when the son grows up? I can't give birth again. Ruth was willing to die barren. You didn't understand that. Ruth was willing to die without having a child. Because to have a child, you have to marry. And this woman tried her best. Go and read chapter 1 of Ruth. She followed her. Now, it is in that land that she has chosen not to be lazy and got up searching. She didn't stay at home. If God wants to talk to me, like many do, let him talk to me where I am. Are you hearing me? No, she got up and went looking for satisfaction. Don't be a lazy human being saying if God will speak to me, he will speak to me. God does not need the church. You better find a field. You better find a field. That wisdom you have is not from above. You better find a field.